Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing my best to take things back to like circa 2015 today, back when YouTube was just really fun and it was mostly unboxings and hauls and what's in my bag and Q&A and just those kind of fun videos. I actually really love where YouTube is at right now, and I love where my channel is at right now, but every so often it's fun to just kind of do a throwback style video. And the fun part for today is that you guys are helping me do this. So I've got some questions here from Instagram that you guys have asked. So what we're gonna do today is a Q&A plus an unboxing. We're gonna put those two things together. I have a FabFitFun box right here with a really retro pattern even. So we're just kind of like throwing it back all the way. So I'm gonna do a little unboxing of the things in this box, and for every item, I'm also gonna answer a question. This one is the spring box, so it has a bunch of fun, like very springy items in here. You can customize a lot of what you want to have in your particular box. So I did customize mine a bit to just like fit the things that I like. Oh, they have a spring book club. Sia Martinez and the Moonlit Beginning of Everything. Oh, that looks cool. I didn't realize that that was a thing, so that's exciting. And they feature a lot of products from like female-owned businesses and things like that, so it's pretty cool to check out what they have in the boxes. Let's start with the first item, which I am pretty obsessed with, more fuzzy slippers. I do have two pairs almost exactly like this, and I love them. I did not have a pink pair, so I'm excited. These have been my teaching footwear of choice here in LA. It's pretty warm, you know, like I don't need like big, thick slippers, so I kind of like that these are, you know, like sandals. So your little pedicure can show through, but then they are just so soft. So I have a pair that I wear around the house. I have a pair by the door so that I can go downstairs and get the mail. And then I'm gonna put these in my bedroom. So I'm very excited for another lovely pair of slippers. And now let's go to a question. So the one at the top that got the most likes is from my friend Teach to Blossom. And it says, to what extent has your pedagogy changed with virtual learning? I think this is probably true for all of us, but I have definitely had to make everything more accessible. And this is probably, you know, something I just always should have been doing, but you know, we were forced to get a little bit more tech savvy. But even as, you know, we were tech savvy and like putting things on platforms, we also had to make sure that we were doing that in an organized way, because sometimes our students get like overwhelmed with the amount of information and assignments and everything on like Google Classroom or wherever our stuff is. So it's been nice to continue to use my daily slides. That's just like something that I swear by, that I've used for a couple of years now and has been really useful for online learning. So being really clear about what we're doing every day, you know, linking all of the things that I can possibly link, trying to make sure, you know, due dates and instructions and everything are very clear. So in general, that's just good teaching. That's what we should be doing. But I like that I've been forced into like taking that up a notch. Let's look at the next item in the FabFitFun box. Look at these fun little makeup removers. I think this brand is pronounced Say, because it says like say hello. So you can put makeup remover or like micellar water or whatever on these little rounds and then take off your makeup and then throw these in the washing machine and reuse them instead of using cotton balls and throwing them away or whatever. Actually, I rarely even use stuff like this. I just wash my face, but it is nice to go in with like a toner or some micellar water or whatever and just use one of these. So yeah, I'm excited to test these out. They're so soft and fluffy. Here's the next question. How do you keep on top of all that you have to do while still having time to relax? Love your videos and all that you stand for. Aw, and her profile picture is Lin-Manuel Miranda, so I approve, I like it. I think I just don't really keep up on top of everything that I'm supposed to do. I have a lot of work that I should be doing right now, but this is kind of my relaxing time. So I think one thing that, I don't know, maybe I'm just kind of like lucky in this way, but the things that I like to do for relaxation some other people do for work. So making this video, I mean, you know, sometimes making videos is work, but like this one where I just get to sit down and talk to you guys and like answer questions, this is relaxing for me. This is fun. So this is my little break from work in the middle of the day. And then I also really love to read to relax, and I think for a lot of people reading is work. So once I'm done with my work, then usually my reward is to just like go lay down on the couch and read. Jensen jumps all over me with his toys and everything. But yeah, I think I actually relax like a lot, like maybe way too much. But the things that I do for relaxation, some people see as like work. So like on the other side of it, you know, some people really love to like work out because that's their release. That's almost kind of like relaxing for them. Whereas for me, it's like really hard to motivate myself to go work out. And I'm like, ugh, how do people, you know, just stick to like doing it every single day? But it's because that's kind of like the thing that they look forward to. So, you know, reading, doing videos, like taking little pictures and stuff for Instagram, like those are the things that I enjoy doing, and it is kind of like relaxing for me. Okay, next item that we have is this Islands of Halle bath gel. And this is like an Italian brand, I think. Peach champagne fragrance. Ooh. Oh, that smells really, really good. Okay. I don't really take baths because that's not relaxing to me. I really, really hate our bathtub, so it's not relaxing to me. If we had a different bathroom, maybe I would. But I think I could just use this as like shower gel, you know, as opposed to bath gel, but that's one relaxing thing that I really don't do. This is a good question. It says, maybe it's too existential, but looking back on a year of quarantine, what are some things you'd like to continue when things go back to normal? And she says, I know personally I'd love to keep our schedule. Everyone has live sessions Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday with half days every Wednesday. And I love the flexibility we've had with lesson plans and learning objectives. I agree. I like our 9 o'clock start time. A lot of our students have said that that is really helpful. And we also have like this advisory period just for the first 15 minutes of the day, but it's just kind of time, you know, where we don't have to do a lot. Like we just kind of watch the news and just like check in, like make sure that everybody is awake and their Chromebook is on. And okay, so you know, it's kind of nice just to let everybody sleep in a little bit and then let everybody just check in for like 15 minutes and then get started on the day. We also have a longer lunch period because we had to give students enough time to like come to school and pick up lunch if they get school lunch and then go all the way back home. Our afternoon times are a little bit more flexible. Some classes meet, sometimes it's just time to work on an assignment that was already given to you. So just in general, yeah, that flexibility of kind of working in your own way, getting things done, you know, at your own time of day. Some students still say that they like waking up early and they get a little bit of work done before school. Some students like to just do it in the afternoon. For me, I've enjoyed having more planning time. Really, that's the only reason that any of this is working at all for me, because, you know, I've had less like pure minutes where I am like teaching or, you know, having a rushed lunchtime where I can't actually get anything done. So yeah, the time flexibility has been very nice. I agree. Look at this fun product here. This is an Australian certified toxic free, and through a profound understanding of human biology, cellular renewal, and nutrient utilization, our formulas represent a new evolution of scientifically capable biological beauty. And I love this color. Look how pretty this is. Just holding up products like this in general is very old school, so this is making me happy until my camera has to readjust. There we go. So this is just like the cutest little lotion that I have. I love the packaging, and I did actually use this the other day. I've already tried it. It's nice and thick. I am very into like thick hand and body creams. I don't want anything thin and watery. This smells really good too. It's very fresh. It's not florally at all. It's really good. So yeah, this stuff is like perfect. Here's another question. What are you looking forward to this summer? I am just really looking forward to not teaching, actually. I would actually say that this year has been a success. Like, I feel like my students so far in the 3 quarters of the year that we have completed have done pretty well and have learned a lot despite this global pandemic. and all of the stressors that come with that, it's been pretty good, but it has been difficult. It's just been very hard, and every single day I think there's just like an extra layer of stress because of like the technology side. Like you're just really hoping that like your internet doesn't go out, your Wi-Fi doesn't go out, like can they actually hear me? Oh wait, was I on mute? Oh, like people are like leaving the the Zoom call, like oh, are they just leaving, or did their Wi-Fi go out? Should I be looking for an email from them throughout the class? Like, oh, there's just so much extra stress on my brain, and I am just looking forward to having no students depend on me for like the 2 months that we have of summer. I don't mind emails at all or anything like that, but I am looking forward to not having any. No questions, no when will you grade this late work, just none of it, just summer. Still so much fun stuff. You'll see that I kind of customized mine to be pretty skincare heavy. That's like what I'm all about. Oh my gosh. Serums. Look at this beautiful serum. Look how pretty this is. Oh my gosh. I am obsessed. This is the Earth Harbor Marina Biome Brightening Spirulina and Blue Tansy serum. Oh, I love a glass bottle. I love a dropper. It smells really good. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I like cover my face in oils and serums these days. That's, yeah, I'm all about it. The next question is, does your district have plans for transitioning back to school? If so, when and what will that look like for you? By the time this is uploaded, the plan could be entirely different. It seems to change like multiple times a day, but we have been virtual for a year. Our elementary schools are going back in like mid-April, and then they're working on a plan for the middle and high schools to go back in some capacity, maybe just like one grade level, like maybe just 6th grade or maybe just seniors or something like that. I really don't know how that's gonna work. It's hard because our kids have 7 classes that they have to move between each day, and they're just bigger. It's a little bit harder to like socially distance within a classroom. It's hard to tell how many students would want to come back and how many would rather just like finish out the year as is. So we don't know, but that's where the conversation currently is. Next thing, speaking of glow, this is the Pure Iconic Glow Illuminating Face and Body Dry Oil. Oh yeah, look at that. This is very Mariah Carey, you know, like red carpet, you know, you've got some nice little shimmer reflectiveness on your collarbone. I have nowhere to go or to be seen, but like, you know, maybe I'll just start like, you know, highlighting my collarbone for staff meetings on Zoom calls. Anytime somebody like FaceTimes me, I'll be like, hold on. Whew. Next question. What made you pursue history and the path to teaching? I can't remember like a specific moment when I decided to pursue history. I started off as a music major, and I tended to go down like rabbit holes of the music history side of things. I also studied kinesiology. I have a kinesiology minor, and I took a couple of like sociology of sports classes, and that had a lot to do with like, you know, history and just sociology, and I really liked that aspect of it, and I was very good at it. And I had professors, you know, that were like, this is like, you write well about these types of topics. Then I was actually a European history major because I wanted to pursue a PhD in Basque studies. The Basque people are an ethnic minority in Spain and France, and they have their own language, but they do not have their own country. We had exchange students from the Basque country in high school, and I was just really fascinated by like the intersection of history and culture and language and everything that Basque culture represents. So yeah, I was doing European history, but then I ended up not pursuing my PhD in Basque studies. Then I got more into US history and ended up studying the US Virgin Islands. Again, kind of that weird intersection of history and culture, and people without a country but with a specific culture, but who are denied rights by, you know, the ruling class. And just all of that was very interesting to me. And every time I learned about something like that, my instinct was just to like go tell other people about it and talk about it. And I was also teaching music lessons at the time. I was a piano teacher and voice teacher, and realized that I really loved the teaching side and loved getting to know families and getting to know kids, and like that's where my strength was, not so much as a musician in my own right. So I did like, you know, abandon my music major and switch over to kinesiology and European history, and then, you know, just put that into becoming a teacher. So I have a PE credential and a history credential, and I also loved writing and reading, and I have a English credential. And yes, decisions are never made like at any one point, it seems, in my life. They're just always kind of like all over the place. Oh my gosh, you have to see this. This is like the cutest thing. Look at this ring. It is so pretty. I don't usually wear a lot of rings, but I want to because this one is gorgeous. I have rather chubby fingers, but that's okay. It fits right here. My wedding ring on this hand and this ring on this hand. It's kind of like an ombre green. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, I love that. Here's a question I was thinking about today. How's the house hunt? Not good. There's nothing available. I don't know what is happening right now, but we are currently in a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment, and this is just too small. We just need to go. Jensen needs his own room. I need to not share a bathroom with these 2 boys. I am going crazy. We need a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom at least, like immediately, but there's just like nothing available. I don't know what's going on, if like landlords are wary because of like, you know, the laws right now where like if you can't pay your rent, then they can't evict you or whatever. I don't know. It's just a really weird place to be. But yeah, I haven't had a dishwasher or a washer and dryer in the unit or more than 1 bathroom for like 10 years. So it's time. It's time. However, just so you know, if you ever decide to move to the Los Angeles area and you would like to rent, you know, just like a regular 2 or 3 bedroom, 2-bathroom house that's like not very fixed up or anything, just kind of decent, like you have to at least be willing to pay $3,500 a month. That's about where these things start. So yeah, it's very nerve-wracking and stressful to even if we do find a place, like to even like commit to that every month is just like, so it's all stressful. Staying here is stressful, moving is stressful, trying to find a place is stressful. If we ever get one, it'll be stressful. It's all stressful, but we love LA. We love our jobs. We love our districts. We love the school that Jensen's gonna go to. We love all of the Postmates options around here. We love the weather, love our friends, love our church, love everything about it. We love our paychecks. So there's always somebody that's gonna comment like, why don't you just move somewhere cheaper? Because we don't want to. We love it here. We never thought we would end up here. It's been kind of like a weird sequence of events that even like put us in this position and you know, at the jobs that we have and all of that. And we know that this is like where we are meant to be. And we are just praying that there's like something really great on the other side of all of this looking and hunting and searching and saving. We have been saving in preparation, so that's good. Okay, 2 more fun little products. We just have like such fun colors today. This is a Milk Makeup Watermelon Brightening Face Mask. I do just love like all their little packaging and stuff. So this is fun. I used it the other day. This is the mask. You just rub it on your face, so it's pretty easy to apply. Sometimes masks can be kind of messy, you know, once you're like trying to get them all over your skin, you feel like you waste quite a bit of it. Each time you apply, I actually like to apply it with a makeup brush. It just feels very fancy, but this is also a really fun way to do it. I'm a fan of this mask. It felt really, really good. Aw, this question is just funny because it, I have no answer for it right now. Do you use proximity in your classroom? No, because we are all virtual and I can do nothing. I can do nothing through a screen. It feels so weird to not have that tool in my pocket, you know, to not just be able to like go like be near a student and just kind of look at what they've got going on and ask them why nothing is out, why, you know, they seem to be in a different world. Now they're like literally playing a video game while we read Anne Frank, or they're like clearly watching a YouTube video or something, and like, what can I do? What can I do? Nothing at all. I've just had to let it go. I can send them like a little DM through the Zoom chat. That's about all. So yeah, I have no power. Like classroom management wise, it's just kind of like, all right, here we go. I hope you participate and engage, and if you don't, okay. I just entertain myself and half the people a lot of the time, so. Okay, last adorable little product. I know this looks the same as the other one, but it isn't. We have like a little mini milk product. So this is Watermelon Brightening Serum. So this is kind of the same idea. You just have this little stick, and then you just apply this to your face, and then you can just kind of like tap it in, and this is your serum. It has like a slight watermelon fragrance, but yeah, so cute. I really like these little stick things, so kind of fun. Okay, one last question. How is your student loan repayment going? None of us are paying, right? I'm not paying right now. We don't have to, as far as I know, right? And like, this is just counting as like some of our payments towards our 120. So that's as far as I got. Was I signed up for that program where you make 120 income-based repayment payments, and then they're gonna apparently forgive the rest of it. So that's my understanding. I have very low expectations. I got all of my other debt taken care of. I paid off every credit card, every store credit card. I had like a loan that I had taken out from a credit union for some grad school expenses and stuff. I've paid off everything. So I have no debt whatsoever, no car debt, nothing. But I don't trust any of this student loan repayment policy stuff that's going on. I mean, I don't know. I'm just hoping that, you know, the 120 payment thing works, and then they don't try to screw me over at the end, because that's what they seem to do to everybody else. I know I should let it stress me out more, but I'm just kind of like, this is all just so freaking dumb that it's not my first priority. Like, I have saved up money and I have paid everything off, and that has been my focus. And right now, if I don't need to be making those payments, I'm not making those payments. It's gonna come back with a vengeance, I'm sure, at some point. Be like, everybody start paying up. Like, oh man, okay. So that's where we are. Let's just like appreciate some of the gorgeous colors in this little collection of stuff. It's just like such a fun way to send yourself a little gift box, you know, maybe send somebody else a little gift box with all these fun little lifestyle things that you can actually use. Like, I'm gonna really use all these things, especially the slippers. So I love that about FabFitFun, is it's always things that well, because I got to customize it too. Like, it's stuff that I want and that I'm gonna get to use. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I had so much fun answering your questions. I know there were other ones on there. Maybe I can save them for another video, or just like Instagram stories or whatever, and get that. So yeah, if you have any requests for other kind of like throwback videos, or like styles of videos, maybe like tag videos or anything like that, I always think stuff like that is so fun. So even if it seems like kind of a cliche video or whatever, let's do it. So if you have any requests, please leave those down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.